Hey there. So I've had a lot of agents reaching out to me lately saying, hey, Gail, would you mind sharing your listing presentation with us? Oh, even better yet, I would do anything. Can I please go with you on the listing presentation? It's so difficult because what am I doing at a listing presentation? I'm trying to make a connection, right? Maybe you think that I'm just showing up with this beautiful listing presentation and I'm going to press play. Well, I do for my big ones, right? But for a regular listing presentation, I'm trying to really uncover why is Mr. and Mrs. Seller selling, right? So bringing you along with me is kind of like bringing a friend on a Match.com date, which I have done in the past. It didn't work out. But in any case, my whole purpose when I go on a listing presentation is to make a connection and to really figure out what is the motivation. Are they getting a divorce? Most of the time, they will not tell you. I used to work with the most amazing man, Nick Sadek, and he used to say, look at the closet. Like, oh. So obviously, people think if they are going to tell you they're getting a divorce, that it's a fire sale. No. Or if they tell you, like I just had this one listing for 6 months and it was really sad because the seller never told me that he hadn't made the mortgage payment in a month. He was renting it and he absolutely never paid the mortgage. So when I did get him the offer, I wasn't able to sell it. If he would have just told me what was going on, it's like if you go to the doctor and you go, no, it really doesn't hurt. No, I'm okay. And then all of a sudden it's too late because you've got something that they could have nipped in the butt from the very beginning, but you didn't tell them. Right? So how can any professional, I'm a professional, I'm kind of like a real estate doctor. So when I go to a listing presentation, of course, I'm going to look at comps, right? I'm going to look at comps. I'm going to maybe go back 4 months. I don't go back 6 months. I want to think like an appraiser, look at the last couple sold. Then I will call the ones that are pending. And most agents are like, I can't tell you. I'm like, I'm usually very successful getting it out of them. I'm like, can you just kind of give me a range? Are you like at listing? Are you at listed price or 25 below, 25 above, whatever. No, it's not above anymore. But in any case, so I want that data. So I'm sitting down with Mr. and Mrs. Seller. And before I even go on a listing presentation, I always have them fill out this form. I have a seller questionnaire, which I'm happy to share with any of you. It's really pretty fantastic. And it gives me everything. And it also says one critical question. Hey, when I'm searching comps, of course I'm going to do my comps, so I'll be prepared when I come. In what price range should I search? And they'll tell you $1 million or whatever that number is, $1,200,000. And then I'll say, how did you get that number? And it'll say Zillow or a friend or I don't know. So when I'm there, I already have that entire questionnaire. It's a 3-page questionnaire. They fill it out or I normally don't show up, right? They just know. I'm like, I could probably get you $10,000 to $25,000, maybe even more if you give me the right information. It talks about the upgrades, all that good stuff. So the other thing is, so I've got this information. I pull their tax records to make sure they're current, right? I've got the comps and that's all I bring people. And I bring me because I'm the most valuable tool when I'm at a listing presentation. What do sellers really want to see, especially now in 2026? Because there's a ton of people that are waiting to come on the market because they've been waiting 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, now 4 years. Now their little grandchild that was born that they could have moved to Kentucky to go see, or Texas, or Idaho, or Florida, is 4 years old. They've missed 4 years, or maybe now they're getting divorced. You guys know I like to work with the most motivated demographic, and it's the over 55. That's a whole nother video. That's why I'm able to do so many, or secondary homes. I love working with people that own Airbnbs, and hurricane season is my favorite season, or right after a fire, because that's when people want to sell. So when I'm at the listing appointment, I'm showing my confidence. I'm telling them all of this furniture needs to go, all of it. And I just had one family and I got them very, very close to full price. I got them to move into their Class A motorhome and they moved their 100-year-old mother into their daughter's house. And I've been getting quite a few phone calls saying, we can't take it anymore. How do we sell our house? Bringing the whole thing, staging. I stage almost every single listing. And sometimes I will pay half at close of escrow. So they want comps. They don't want you to say a range. Well, it's between 600 and 700. No, I tell people I am like the Long Island median. I got to sit in there. I got to have the spirits talk to me. I got to feel it. I got to see it. And I can usually, because I've been doing this a long time, come up with a price with confidence. And it's always lower than theirs. I tell people when I'm at the listing appointment, I'm like, I am kind of like an oncologist. I have no personality. I'm going to be deadpan faced when I tell tell you the number, but I'm telling you this for your benefit, not for mine. It's like, I make more money if you sell for more money. And, a lot of times I've had a lot of people, especially if they bought in 2023, cry at my listing appointments because they're like, well, we need to get our money out. You can't get your money out. You'll be lucky to get out without bringing money to the table. But I'm going to be honest. That's what they want. They want real data. They want confidence. They want honesty. And then they want to know, what is your marketing plan? So my marketing plan, a lot of you know I'm very AI driven. If you are not following the AI push right now, like I'm in the AI Academy right now, and I've actually been waking up at 4:30 a.m. 4 days a week, and I'm in a class from 4:30 to usually 6 a.m. And then I go to the gym. I know, it's kind of crazy, right? But that's what gets my blood flowing. I'm excited about that. I'm excited to get up and learn something. A lot of you sluggers, just like, well, no, you've got to be AI driven right now. So there's so many things I have in my ChatGPT and all these different programs I use, but you can also get caught in la la land, right? So when I'm there, I do tell them about my marketing. I tell them that EXP has the #1 platform. We have 90,000 agents. We are the most productive agents out of any brokerage in the entire world. And we have platforms that can absolutely market your home like nobody can. I will tell you, that is 100% the truth. And then I will share with them, hey, this is how many people. I have 78,000 people that follow me on YouTube. And I will tell you right now, I will be closing quite a bit in my relocation from YouTube. So if you want to learn about that, reach out to me about that too. I can completely point you in the right direction, share with you why this is blown up. Anyway, so if you want to know more about my listing process, I'll be happy to share anything with you. Reach out to me, 916-220-5700. I'm Gail DeMarco, and thank you.